Hey, good morning to you. We are seeing some intense rainfall, raining cats and dogs, if you will, across the coastal bend. And the concern has shifted away from hail and strong winds now to the flooding risk, especially in our coastal neighborhoods. So have the wide view for yourself. A couple of weather alerts to tell you about this morning. Flash flood warning. We have two of those in effect for southern Nueces, northern Clayburgh counties, including Driscoll and, including Bishop and Kingsville. And for folks who take FM 70, yep, that's you too. That'll go until 8:15 this morning. The other red area includes Rockport, Fulton, Bayside trade winds all the way up into Ostwell this morning. So Highway 35, commute of interest here. Heavy rainfall rates are leading to street flooding across a number of neighborhoods, but in these areas, we could expect that flooding to happen in a flash. That's exactly what flash flood warning is. It can often happen without warning. We're also watching for this flood advisory along the south side into the bluff and out toward the island. We've seen some intense rainfall rates, so especially in the lower lying portions of our neighborhoods. Park Road 22 is one of those roadways that's more prone to flooding. This alert will be in effect until 9 a.m., so it might be a bit of a treacherous commute until then. But yeah, something to definitely keep in mind if you are getting ready to head up and out the door. Here's a recap of what's been going on for the past couple of hours. A line of showers and storms has moved in from the west. That happened very early this morning, around 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, and some heavy downpours started popping up out ahead of this. And if we pause the radar, you can see where things lie now. Aside from a severe thunderstorm that moved through Jim Hogg County and the Havernville area, a lot of this, as it's fallen apart on its trek toward the coast, has just become a huge rainmaker for us, and it does help us water the lawn. We would love more of that to be up on our reservoir, but that's conversation for another time. Right now, if you're getting up and out the door, what you need to be concerned with is, do you have enough time to slow down this morning? If you need to take an alternate route, are you going to allot enough time for that? Well, if you leave after 8 a.m., you're probably going to have a better bet when the active rainfall is likely going to be winding down. But where we see the bright colors on the radar here, that's where we have the heaviest rainfall. So a lot of that still to our south along the Highway 77 and 281 corridors in southern Jim Wells and Clayburgh County. That is where heavy rainfall still is just coming down in buckets. The south side of Corpus Christi, the reds, maroon, oranges, yellows, all the way out to the bluff and the island. Intense rainfall rates for those neighborhoods. So we need to be weather aware for this morning's commute. The view from the CCAC camera out at Snoopy's has been one of those very interesting views this morning, because we haven't seen the rain stop along that camera. So flooding definitely a concern on Park Road 22. The Gregory Portland neighborhood out towards Sinton still experiencing very heavy rainfall, and here's that line of torrential downpours closing in on the 77 corridor in Refugio County. So Refugio neighbors, Woodsboro, y'all are going to see this rain moving in the next 15 minutes or so, and we're still seeing less intensity, but still steady rainfall across neighborhoods around Copano Bay. So please be careful this morning. Flood safety tips. A lot of these are no-brainers, but bear repeating. Do not attempt to drive through a flooded roadway. 1 foot of water can and will float your vehicle. 2 feet of rushing water can carry away most vehicles, including SUVs. Doesn't matter how high your lift is. Buoyancy is going to do what buoyancy does. And do not drive around barricades. They're there for a reason. We want to keep you safe. The view from the Snoopy's camera, well, I jinxed it. This is the driest we've seen things this morning. The light show's finally calmed a bit, but still, don't let your guard down. Give yourself enough time to get to where you got to go. We're almost done with this. We have another couple of hours, but we're looking a lot better. Visibility reduced where we have the heaviest rainfall, and temperatures near 70 degrees this morning on account of the rain-cooled air. But I want to give you this view of a couple of neighborhoods across the coastal bend where we have seen heavy rainfall totals just piling up around a ½ inch to possibly an inch across some neighborhoods on the south side. And on the island, we've really caught up, seeing anywhere from a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch at some of our reporting stations out here. So please be careful this morning. Kingsville, same deal, over an inch for most of our reporting stations in the area. And hour by hour, this rainfall will be tapering off heading into the mid to late morning hours. After that, the mosquitoes will be out celebrating as temperatures warm to the middle 80s. A more gentle breeze from the southeast around 10 to 15 miles per hour. And as far as our 24-hour rain schedule goes, we are going to be on a downward trend here. We're not ruling out rain. We have daily rain chances here through the weekend, but this is going to be the bulk of the action. So we're not as concerned for the rainfall that could return for tonight into tomorrow morning. And a look at the 7-day forecast shows temperatures will rebound with less rain in the forecast. Hurricane season begins Sunday, and we'll be right back in those lower 90s to start the month of June.